Really?
Yes.
What do you do?
You keep singing.
Until they fix it.
Until they fix it. Or sometimes you just keep going because you can't stop. The orchestra's like 26 people there.
Right, yeah.
It won't stop for you. You just have to keep going, and then when they can, they'll put a new mic on you. It's live performing.
Live, yeah.
Oh, there's nothing like it.
No, it's just hard to imagine that it happens also in London.
It happens
but it does, I guess.
in New York. Sets will stop. I've had, like, there are these big set pieces that normally come on before I have to sing a particular song, and they come in and they slam. And there was one day when, okay, this music is going on. Okay, the set pieces are not moving. They're not moving. I have to sing in 8 bars. I gotta be center stage. So I was like, oh, whatever. Here, give me my costumes or run to whatever. I'll need my costume box. Forget about the set. Fix it later. I have to sing now. So I go center stage, do my thing, and then continue. Because
Don't
there's
panic.
one, do not panic when it happens. Think on your feet and keep thinking.
Yeah.
Keep thinking. Never ever stop. That brain has to just keep going. It's got to keep going. Okay, so and so's mic is not working. Go near that other person and share.
Yeah,
you know,
share the mic.
have a worst case scenario in your head.
Right.
The worst case scenario, my mic will be off. Look for the closest person to you and go there and sing in their mic. You know, this is a competition. Whoever, it's not just about who the best performer is when the circumstances are ideal. It's what happens when circumstances are not ideal.
When life shows up.
How will this person deal when something goes wrong? And if something goes wrong, say, on any given night, you're going to hit your high note, your mic goes off. Are you going to panic? Or are you just going to keep singing? I mean, what are you going to do? If it's out of your control, ano magagawa mo pag wala naman sa kamay mo? Minsan wala sa kamay mo yung kapalaran mo eh. And sometimes things will go wrong. And that audience is going to watch and wonder, ay nako, the mic went off. Or, ay nako, nahulog ang costume. Ay nako, something. And how you deal with it. And if you still show na it's okay.
That might be your defining moment.
That just might be what makes you win this, you know? And it's how you deal when life happens.
Yeah.
When real life happens.
Sa'yo yung tao.
Oh, wow, galing naman niya. Kahit na wala ng mic, galing. And I really respect people who even under the worst of circumstances are still able to shine. I watched a show once before we left for Miss Saigon. Nag-blackout during the performance. Nag-blackout. Music Museum. A long time ago. The mics were on and everything during their introductions. They were introducing each other. I remember this concert. And then just before or in the middle of the number, everything went black. But the thing that did not stop for one moment was the singing. The accompaniment had to stop. Because if it was like synthesizer or something, everything's plugged in. So, wala. Nothing could play. But the singing, they're blocking, harmonizing. By the end of it, I was just like, these guys are awesome. Awesome. Because not once did any of these people stop to wonder, what happened to my freaking mic? What happened to the lights? Wala. Believe talaga ako sa kanila kasi tuloy-tuloy. Pinanindigan talaga nila yung number na yon. And hindi ko yung makakalimutan kahit kailan. It's something I will never ever be able to forget because of how these people had the presence of mind to just not stop. Galing talaga. Wala akong masabi. Hayop.
If you were to, what would be a final thing that you'd like to tell them that's really, really important? Taking from your best practices. I know marami ka nang nabanggit, no? Pero what would be like, be punctual and all of that.
There's all of that.
Yeah, all of that, no?
There's all of that. Be punctual. Be respectful of the people you're working with. And not just other singers, but stage managers, directors, producers, everybody be punctual, be disciplined, be professional, and professional in the sense that even your lifestyle has to complement your work. Meaning,
Right.
kung alam mong may show kayo early the next day, you will not party the night before. Things like that. And little things like that. So there's punctuality, discipline, respect, professionalism, and love. You have to love this. You have to have your heart in this. If you don't, you will not last 1 minute out there. Because if you really love what you do, makikita sa mukha, makikita, maririnig sa pagkanta, makikita sa pagtrabaho. It will show in how you work. And it will filter through every aspect of your work if you love this. Ultimately, that's what it is. It's, you do this for the love of it. Because mahirap na trabaho to. It's not easy, especially if you're an up-and-comer. I mean, after everyone leaves this house, it's like starting from scratch, almost. Because there's going to be a new batch of people in here, and you're going to try to make people remember you. So ultimately, you have to show why you deserve this. We are entitled to this. You know, to have a God-given talent. Biyaya ng Diyos yan eh. Kailangang alagaan, kailangang mahalin, kailangan talagang, it's something to be treated, so it's so precious, you know, and not anything to be taken for granted, not anything to brag about. And it's borrowed, really. It's borrowed. It's not mine to keep. I'll have to give it back when I die anyway, you know. So while I have it, for whatever borrowed time I have, I want to make the best of it. And, you know, make people happy and impart something positive to... Are you okay?
No, I'm just young.
Oh, you're just young. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. It's fine. I'm talking too much. But
Keep talking.
it's no, but at the end of the day, I don't know how many of you are going to stay in this business. You know, I mean, I only started watching this show. Ngayon lang yata. I just started watching. So I only know the 8 of you. I don't know anybody who's left prior. So for me, they're going to have to try and get my attention now. And I'll have to decide if they're worth listening to. You're very fortunate in that you have a really great head start. That there are people who know your names, and when you do get out of the house, kilala na kayo. Na parang, alam na ng mga tao sa labas kung sino-sino kayo. Having said that, at the end of the day, kailangan nyo ring patunayan kung if you deserve adulation, attention, more work. That's really audience to decide. And they will really see if your heart is in it. Makikita rin eh. Kasi if you're doing it just going through the motions of singing, yeah, I can sing or whatever, nakikita rin. Kung walang pagmamahal, makikita. Kung may pagmamahal, kitang-kita.
Yeah.